Good evening and welcome to the OARS D-star net. This net meets regularly on Monday night at 8 p.m. on the OARS 444.150 D-star repeater and the W0 OAR gateway and reflector 59 alpha. My name is Wes. My call sign is AE0OC. Well, this is not an emergency net. If anyone at any time has emergency traffic, please call break. Does anyone have emergency traffic? Please call now. Hearing none, I'll move on to announcements. I will be using NetLogger for check-ins on this net, and anyone who wishes can check in early by monitoring the OARS net there. The Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at Lily's Restaurant in Monette. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, but you do not have to eat to attend. You also do not have to be a ham to attend. Everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting at Lily's will be Saturday, February the 10th. Saturday breakfast with the OARS Club for the month of February will be 7:30 a.m. at Family Restaurant in Aurora. More to follow. There will be a Lawrence County Aries meeting at 7 p.m. on the third Monday of the month at the Monette Police Department. The OARS Club now has 3 regular nets. The D-star net, Monday at 8 p.m. The 2-meter net, Tuesday at 7 p.m. on 146.970, and the Simplex net, Thursday at 8 p.m. on 146.460. And this net is now being streamed on 5.9 Radio YouTube channel, so if you want to see how you sound on the radio or if you missed part of the net, you can go to 59radio.com for details and a link to the channel. Are there any other announcements of interest to amateur radio? Please call now. All right, I'm not hearing anybody, so let's see if we have any short-time or mobile check-ins.
KF0TW in Rolla on reflector 59A. Short time, no comments. Good evening.
All right. Well, Gary, good to hear from you tonight, and hope that everything's going well for you. I know you said no comments, but we like to just make sure everybody's doing okay.
Yep, we're doing okay, and you're sounding good into the reflector. KF0TW.
All right, Gary, you have a great day, and hopefully we'll catch you again next week. So one more call out for a short time or mobile. All right, not hearing anybody, so let's move up to the top of the NetLogger list. We got KE6GAE, Dave, out in Rogersville. How are you tonight?
AE0OC and the rest of that. This is KE6GAE. Oh, we're doing all right, Wes. Gotta go back to work starting tomorrow. Had a 4-day weekend, so did a little relaxing. So now tomorrow I'll get back after it. Just want to let everybody know that it's up around the Springfield area. It's the first of the month. We are having the hams around the Ozarks breakfast at the south side of Springfield. Golden Corral. Got the back room this month. So if anybody up here in this area wants to join us, more than welcome. Thanks for running that tonight, Wes. We'll pass it back to Net Control. KE6GAE, back to Net Control.
All right, Dave. Yeah, I had a lot of fun there last month. Unfortunately, I won't be able to attend. Got plans back here in Mount Vernon for lunch, but by the time I got back and after eating at Golden Corral, I wouldn't be hungry for lunch. So, but anyway, we appreciate you checking in tonight, and tell everybody I said hi at the breakfast. Say 73 to you and move on down to KB0RHA. Rich, how are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good there, Wes. Hello, everybody on the net. Just kind of enjoying the warmer weather for a little bit, hoping the electric bill goes down some, but that's all par for the course for sub-zero weather. Anyway, not much for the net, just kind of chilling out and playing radio. Anyway, 7-3, everybody. Have a good one. KB0RHA, back to net control.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for checking in tonight, Rich. And yes, it was a pretty nice day for a January day. They don't get much better in January. And so, appreciate you. And I'll say 73 to you, and we'll move down to KE0MAD. Sean, how are you tonight?
Yeah, good evening, Wes, and everybody on that. This is K0MAD. Well, doing pretty good. Recliner portable on the Hamfest $100 special. 51 icon here, so. Anyway, thanks for running the net, and I really don't have nothing other than it sure was an awesome day today. Hope the week stays looking pretty good. Anyway, back to net control. K0MAD.
All right, Sean. Thanks a lot for checking in tonight, and appreciate you. And I'll say 73 to you, and we'll move on down to K0SQS. Harold, how are you tonight?
AE0OC and the rest of the net, K0SQS. Doing fine, Wes. Thanks for running the net. I, like everybody else, enjoyed the warmer weather today. Hopefully it's here to stay, but this time of the year, I kind of doubt it. We're probably is for some more cold weather before it finally turns warmer long term. Anyway, heard Jimmy a little while ago on the Ole Miss 40-meter net. I was kind of surprised to hear that he was on that net at the same time he was on this one. Double duty, I guess. Anyway, back to you, Wes. K0SQS.
Yeah, well, he's going to be coming up on here before too long, and I'm sure that he'll tell us all about it, but he's pretty regular there on that Ole Miss net, I believe, from what I've been told anyway. So, appreciate you checking in tonight, Harold, and I'll say 73, and we'll move on down to N0MLP. Marvin, how are you tonight?
Hello, Wes, and everybody else on the net. N0MLP here. Appreciate you running the net, Wes. Everybody's sounding good. Not a whole lot going on. Just been tuning a new large format 3D printer and checking it out today, and then enjoying the weather outside. So I guess tomorrow, if we have another good day, I'll get some work done out there, Rush.
Yeah, I think that it didn't look too bad forecast-wise for really about the next week, I think. So I think, well, next weekend I think it's supposed to kind of start dropping off a little bit, but otherwise it didn't look like too terribly bad of a week.
Oh, and I have a feeling I'll have to take advantage of it because, our luck, the bottom will drop back out in a couple of weeks or so.
Yeah, I'm hoping things will dry out enough that I can get out there around my tower and try to figure out what's wrong with my antenna. And I can get off of this little mag mount and be into a real antenna again. But in the meantime, I'm stuck with what I got.
Roger. Well, your backup's doing good. Ain't got no problems hearing you, no data drops or nothing like that, packet loss, whatever. So, sounding good on this end. Appreciate you running that, Wes. I'll give it back to you, 73. and hope everybody's having a good evening.
All right, Marvin, thanks a lot for checking in tonight. And we've got next on the list is AA0JB. Jimmy, how are you tonight? Are you enjoying the other net?
Well, good evening, Wes. South Alpha 0 Juliet Bravo. Yeah, usually, like you said, pretty regular on the old misses. In fact, trained via net control, so have something else to do with my time. It wasn't work this day today. We spent most of the day outside running brush, picking up rocks, picking up sticks, and took a vacuum cleaner apart and cleaned it all out. So just a really spring-like day here, beautiful day. Nothing really going on other than that, so we'll turn it back to net, and I'll probably go ahead and release my spot on the gateway. 7-3, AA0JB.
All right, Jimmy. Well, thanks a lot for checking in tonight. We appreciate it. And, yeah, net control can definitely keep you busy, that's for sure. So, I appreciate it, and we'll say 73 and move on down. And next up, we've got KF0LZX. Greg, how are you tonight?
Hey, doing good, Wes. Just sitting here in the recliner relaxing, watching a little YouTube and playing with the dogs. That's all I've got going on. Unfortunately, spent all day inside working today, but I'm hoping sometime this week. I think there's a chance of rain this weekend, so hoping maybe to slip away a little early one day and make it down to Warring River somewhere, do a little photo this week maybe, but we will see. But that's about all I've got going on, so just thought I'd get my name in the books and say hey to everybody. So 73's and back to net control. This is KF0LZX. Greg got him on that.
All right, Greg. I thought I might remind you, too, this is a fifth weekend or week for the Monday, Tuesday nets. So you are up tomorrow.
Yep, roger that. I'd actually remembered, so yep, I'll be ready.
All right, thanks a lot, Greg. Appreciate you checking in, and you put us down at the bottom of the list, so I'll say 73 to you and look for some more check-ins. Anybody want an over-the-air check-in to the OARS D-star net?
Kilo Alpha 0 Romeo Mike.
KE0LTG.
Juliet 5, you confirm.
All right, I got Bob and I got Lawrence, and then there was somebody in after you guys, and I could not hear who it was. I couldn't make it out.
K0QMR.
All right, that may have been because it was a double, because that's not the voice I heard the first time around. Did I have one more in there? Well, apparently not. So we'll move back up to the top of that list, and we'll go start with KA0RM. Bob, how are you tonight?
So I was there, Royal Mike here, Aurora. Doing good, doing good. Been trying to get a hold of you all day. That I guess you've been busy out of pocket or something there. If you get down here, you might give me a call on the phone there again. Everything's beautiful day. You know, like you said, we was up Mount Vernon for a little bit there. And we had 61, I think, warmest it got here. But, well, I'll tell you what, we had 62, I guess it was. There was out there one time. I said, man, we could live with that year round if I had to. That's for sure. That's about it there, Wes. Everybody sounding pretty good. KA0RM.
All right, Bob. Well, I did not miss any phone calls from you, so I don't know. But I'll give you a call after the net's over. All right, so let's say 73 to you, Bob, and we'll move down to KE0LTG. Lawrence, how are you tonight?
Well, enjoying a pleasant day and evening. I want to make sure, now you did announce the February Saturday breakfast at the Aurora Family Restaurant around 7:15 a.m. on Saturdays.
Well, Lawrence, I think I said 7:30. That's what my paper still says. I know they've been bouncing back and forth between 7:15 and 7:30. I think it's kind of whenever anybody gets there.
Okay, yeah, that's reasonable, but it still is the Aurora Family Restaurant for the month of February, right?
That is correct.
Well, I've been busy and occasionally getting to play a little bit with an old Windows Vista computer and learning some of the ins and outs of the after early days, I guess. So, but surprisingly, it still does a lot of things very well. So I hope some of the others have some projects. They get to reading those manuals, you find out they can do a lot more than you ever knew they could. So if you get too bored, people can pull out their manuals and learn a few new tricks with their gear. I'll say 73 to all, and hope everybody gets to have some good days to enjoy. KE0LTG, clear.
All right, Lawrence, thanks a lot for checking in tonight. Appreciate it. And I'll say 73 to you, and we'll move down to K0QMR. Fred out of St. Louis, how are you tonight?
Good evening, everybody. The day turned out pretty nice in the afternoon. This morning it was just all foggy. Thought it was going to stay, but little by little it got cleared up. So I don't have much right now. Our son is here, and we're playing a few. And I'd like to get back to it. So thanks for picking me up. And you're sounding good from Rala. This K0QMR.
All right, Fred. Well, thank you very much for checking in tonight. I do appreciate it. And hopefully we'll hear you again next week. So, I'll say 73 to you, and that puts us at the bottom of the list again. Do I have any further over-the-air check-ins for the OARS D-star net?
KB4MO and KX4MO.
November 0, Bravo, Juliet Mike.
All right, Patrick, let's start out with you. And is it KB4?
Kilo Victor, and the wife's call is Kilo X-Ray for Mike Oscar. Anyway, not a whole lot going on around here. We just the dogs trying to decide who gets the couch and that kind of thing. Like the previous fellow said, it was pretty nice this afternoon, and a nice change from the -2 or 3 that we had in the last week or two. Looking forward to a few more days of it. And with that, I'll give it back to you, KB, for a moment.
All right, Patrick, appreciate it. And is Tara able to get on, or is she busy with that dog that I heard back in the background?
Yeah. Hey, guys, what's up? We have a battle going on.
Well, I'll tell you what, the dogs are always a handful, but They sure do make life enjoyable. I've got 4 of them running around here myself. 3 of them are mine, and then my son moved back home and he brought his with him, so got that one too.
Yeah, they bring joy to my life, but they also bring stress.
Yeah, most of the best things do have a combination of those 2 things. So, but do you have anything further for the net tonight, Tara?
No, just a beautiful day, and I enjoyed working it.
Yes, it was. I enjoyed being out there today too. My son got some stuff done outside that he needed to do. He actually got the day off today, and so that was kind of cool. And they picked the right day to let him off. That's for sure. So, well, we appreciate you checking in tonight, both of you. And I'll say 73, and we will move to N0 BGM. Richard, how are you tonight?
I guess he was talking to me. It's November 0 Bravo Juliet Mike, Bob down in Cherryville. And enjoyed the day. I had a couple friends from Raw help me set up my D-star, and I thought I'd try it out tonight.
All right. Well, sorry about getting your call wrong there. I did Golf Mike instead of Juliet Mike, and it came up with somebody here in Aurora, so I was thinking, well, I've got the right one there for sure. I didn't.
Yeah, the Rollin repeaters have a little issue, and I'm having to go through the one in St. Louis to get back to it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's working for you anyway.
Yeah, you go KF0XQ, Dave. He's the one that set it up for me so I could talk to them guys in Raleigh. They linked us to this or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about this D-star yet.
Well, I didn't recognize that call sign, but I didn't quite catch it all either, but I don't think that I know him. But anyway, sounds like he's got it set up right for you, though.
All right, everybody. Thanks for picking me up in 73 to everybody on the net. I'm back to next show, N0. Bravo, Juliet Mike.
All right, Robert, appreciate you very much. Hopefully we'll hear you again next week. So I'll say 73 to you, and we're at the bottom of the list again. Do I have any further check-ins? I'm going to put out one more call for check-ins for the OARS D-star net. Any more check-ins?
KF0XQ.
All right, KF0XQ. David, how are you tonight?
AE0OC, good evening. I should know your name, but it's escaping me. Good evening to you, and good evening to anyone that's checked in. I've been over on the analog net on 2 meters here local, so I just now got in here. We both have the net starts at the same time, so I kind of jumped from one to the other. Not much going on today. A pretty busy day. We had Winter Field Day this weekend out south and west of Raleigh, and got the antennas put up Friday, and then operated through the rain indoors on Saturday, and then tore down Sunday and went home. and we didn't do too bad, I don't think. We probably need more operators than anything. We were pretty well set up for equipment, just didn't have the operators, enough operators to fill the slots. So anyway, other than that, things were great. Had a good time, good food and everything. That's all I've got. Thank you for letting me in. Thanks for hosting this net. KF0XQ.
All right, Dave. And my name's Wes, by the way, Whiskey Echo Sierra. And yeah, I skipped Winterfield Day. It's the first time I've skipped it since I became a ham a few years ago. But I had a lot of stuff going on this past weekend, and Winterfield Day isn't real high on my priority list anyway. So, but appreciate you checking in tonight. And I'll say 73 and throw it back out one more time. Do we have any more check-ins for the OARS D-star net?
This is KD0 and UI, William in St. James.
All right, William, how are you doing tonight?
Doing this fine here. I just got done on my local net. We had like 15 check-ins. It was like an explosion of check-ins tonight, so we got to the net there and had a few little other miscellaneous stuff, but it went pretty good. So, and I went to field day, same location Dave was, and I operated for about an hour or so, a little over an hour. I don't know how many contacts I made out of there, but I know one of them was Puerto Rico, got out of the mix of the making contacts, and I think somebody made Hawaii and somebody got Canada. So it was fun and enjoyed it, you know, even though it was a little bit of a sticky one. One time that just couldn't get him to catch my call, catch the club's call sign right. He kept getting something twisted up there, and we kept going back and forth, but finally got it. But anyways, right now it's 44 degrees, and we had frost everywhere this morning. It was a frosty morning. Everything was nothing but frosty. But it warmed up nicely today. Might have gotten in the mid-50s or 58. I think I've seen it on my phone one time. But anyways, but on my weather station currently here, it's 44 degrees, and I have to just the barometric pressure is 3012. So that's about all I've got here. So turn it back to you there. Appreciate letting me in here. I'm usually running late, getting off the net and net control and getting down to this one. So back to net control, KD09.
All right, William, I'm glad you guys had a good net. We're having a pretty good one here ourselves tonight. You made number 17 of our check-ins. So it sounds like it's a good night to be on the radio. Well, I'm going to say 73 to you and see if we have anybody else. One more call for check-ins on the OARS D-star net. All right, last call for anybody wanting to get into the net tonight. I don't know, I might have doubled with somebody there. Was there somebody else trying to make it in? All right, nothing heard. Had 17 check-ins tonight. Pretty good night. Appreciate every single one of you that checked in, and hopefully we'll hear every one of you again next week. So until then, I'm going to say 73 and return this repeater back to normal operation.